This is Derry Walls Day 2013, which is the first year in a 5-year programme of anniversaries to mark the building of Derry's walls. The first year, 400 years ago, was about the marking out of the ground on which the walls were to be built. So today's events were really about unpacking the story about the marking out of the walls and the legacy that it's left for us today in our cultural identities.
400 years' time. Well, carry on with your penance, my dear Columba.
We try to create the ambience of a ship quay, and we had some livestock here, local printers. And then in contrast that, we had the Playhouse doing a high-octane musical theatre take on the building of Derry's walls in a programme entitled We Built This City.
400 people, 130 of them from the City of London and the rest from locally hereabouts, are concerned that they have not been paid for the last month or more.
Quite understandably, they are concerned.
Yes.
I'm also concerned because we sent monies over here for the payment of these working gentlemen, and they have not been paid. Where is it? It has disappeared into the thin air.
No, Master Alderman.
In recent times, under the great Hugh O'Neill himself, we felt a bit squeezed and overlooked. So finally now, with his power broken and him off now in Spain, there's a bit of room for the O'Cahan clan finally to take back a bit of the lands that are due to them. So we're here today to try and ensure that I can continue our people and trade with the new people arriving here in Derry. My sidearm is the typical Gaelic Irish skean. Nice tapered to a fine point, so it's very handy for piercing through chainmail. Got a very heavy back on it, which gives it extra force for a downward blow.
He's the old Longhorn breed, one of the most ancient breeds of cattle that we know of today. So he's what we would generally think he's depicted in the cave drawings. You know what I mean? If you look at his markings and his horn formation, but a very, very old native breed, traditional breed.
I've been to the market here today, and I've got some herbs. I have rosemary, some thyme and some sage. The meat at this time of the year is starting to get very stale and tainted. We haven't killed any of the beasts yet. Well, that will be about Halloween time. So to hide the bad taste, really, I put herbs into the meat.
1600s, they would have been printing using wood block, and this would be like wood engraving. First of all, it would have been wood block, and they would have been large pieces of wood, and they were using bold chisels to cut. Then they found out about end grain wood, which is really smooth wood. If you just feel that, and tough. See that? It's like glass. It's like glass there. So what they could do then is get really fine work, and they're using engraving tools, fine engraving tools like that.
I feel very proud that so many Derry people took the time today to be part of making a big statement about our walls, and that with the enthusiasm by which people came out in their numbers and actually stood for so long waiting for successive waves. And I mean, the people of Derry are part of the theatre, and they showed that on the walls today.